Morning everybody. Right, so today we are in Camps Bay. I say we because it's myself and Deryck, and we are heading out in that horrendous weather behind us. So there's a cold front on the way in, but the two of us decided we're gonna try and take it on. It's not a particularly strong one and we've got all the right gear, so we'll be okay. And it's not a particularly big walk today. We're doing the pipe track to Slangolie ravine, to the rock overhang, have something to eat, admire the view, watch the cold front come in, and then head back down. But this time when we head back down, we're going to go where the old cable car lines went up to the top of Table Mountain when they were building the dams. So all that's left of them is the footings for the towers. So we're going to go in search of those and maybe find some treasure, who knows. Right, enjoy. We've just got to Woody Ravine. We're now heading up on the pipe track. So below us is the pipe. You'll see a bit of it sticking through there. And over there is one of the bulkheads. We've come from around the corner there, which is one of the pressure tanks that you saw, airlocks, where they release the pressure, or used to release the pressure. Just through here is a remnants of the pipe. So that is Buckhoven down below us, and that is Woody Ravine. So what I want you to try and imagine on this route is trying to work in these kind of conditions in winter and cutting a trail with that there and that down there. This is all you've got to work with. This is all you can actually do, is just work. And you look at all these rocks. 1890s, it was just picks and spades. That was it. Seriously hard labor. How they got this all done, I think it took them 4 years to have the pipe track done. How on earth they got that all done is still a mystery to me. It's beautiful. Right, so here we've got Slangolie ravine, which is a big drop down, with only this little thing holding us in place. So if you ever do come up to Slangolie ravine, just be very careful, because this is a huge drop into Slangolie ravine. But there it goes all the way up the top there, and where that scree is there, that's where it's closed kind of in the middle of the screen, which is kind of there. You can actually see the little sign there. That sign just says danger, no entry. Please adhere to it, because it's just way too dangerous. But yeah, there's our little spot over there. We're sitting over here with this pipe, and what I'm going to show you when we get to the other side is what we're actually standing on. From where we're standing right now, it doesn't look too bad. When we get up there, you're going to see where we were standing. Right, let's carry on. Right, so there's the pipeline going above us. We now head under the pipeline. We're coming up to our first bit of a challenge, obstacle course. So originally those pylons that you see there, the pipeline would have been on top of that. But what's happened is they've fallen all the way down there after 100 years. That little pathway is where we're going to go across up the other side on that ramp. And we're slowly but surely getting into Slangolie, and then we're going to be at that overhang over there, where we'll hopefully have a bit more protection. Alright, there goes Deryck. where the original path used to go up into Slangolie, and this path 100 years ago would have gone up to the exit of the Woodhead Tunnel, which is where the pipes go through the mountain. Right, the middle of the screen here is just over there. That's where we camp up. You can see the pipeline there. So that's what we were standing above. Our turnaround point and our brunch spot. With that as our view. We're going to perch ourselves up here, have a cup of coffee, and enjoy that. There's Lion's Head in the background. You've got Clifton, Camps Bay, Atlantic Ocean, and around the corner there is Table Mountain. Robben Island in the background as well. We've now come from down there. You can just see the side of the mountain where Slangolie is and Woody Ravine. We've come along the road here with the pipe track, and now we're heading down this route down here, which you can barely see, and it's these trees over here. So the cableway used to run just to the right hand side of these trees, and it went all the way straight up the mountain up to that point up there, and then into the clouds and up to the top. First evidence of times back then. I have never really searched this side, which has an old bit of piping, which can only be from that time. And down inside here we'll investigate. There's a couple of ruins down here. So one of the reasons I know that this was where the cable car went is if you look very carefully, you can actually see the cables, the old cables lying on the ground. So it sort of ends there, and there's some more up the back there, some more at the back there. So when they finished building the dams, part of the contract was they had to break everything down and return things back to as normal as possible. So they just cut the cables and left them. They've been sitting here for over 100 years. Okay, so we now just come up against the first remnants of one of the towers. You can see it's completely overgrown. But it was the one corner. There was the other corner in there. And the other one over here, and then there should, in theory, be another one just through there, which I can see, but you're not going to be able to see it on the camera. Yeah, it's somewhere in there, I can see it. So that was the first tower. Obviously those trees weren't there at the time. So the cables we found were inside that pine foresty area. I've found in the past foundations of a building that were in there as well. But one day I want to come down here and actually just do a search down here and see what else is lying around that's just kind of been forgotten about. What's 130 years later? It's all here, it's just been forgotten about. There's the base of the footing for the mast that would have gone up. And if I move around a little bit further, should be able to see the other metal stake sticking out there. There it is. So on top of that, that was one of the corners. There are 4 corners. You can imagine a huge big mast sticking up with the cable running through it, heading all the way up into that. I'll try and find online the picture of what the cable car looked like, which held a maximum of 2 people at a time. Not very big. Versus the one that we've got on Table Mountain at the moment, which now holds 65 people in each car. So yeah, we found what looks like an anchor, which would have been for another footing somewhere in here, which would need a little bit more investigating as to why there is an anchor point. And there's probably more around here hidden in amongst all the vegetation. As far as I know, a little bit further down, we're almost house line. Just behind that house is another anchor point that I've seen before. So this one here is actually new. I've never seen this one before. Okay, so we're just above the houses. Here's the houses here of Camps Bay, Buckhaven. Here's another anchor point. The other anchor point is just up through there. And I've just discovered here, just through here, is another footing, which I have not seen before. Just behind these bushes, behind this rock. Okay. So again, I'll have to come back and do some investigating, spend a day doing a bit of bushwhacking and come and see what's up here. But yeah, if you want to join in, like, subscribe, follow my Facebook page, which is Cape Town Hiking with Tim Lundy, and maybe I'll come out here soon and you can come join me and we can all look for treasure together. So that's it for today. So what did you think?
Absolutely wonderful.
A good walk?
Absolutely.
Good.
Need to do it again.
Definitely. But for me, that's all for today. I hope you enjoyed it and stay tuned for all the photographs because there are some amazing flowers that we got to see. Catch you on the next one.